There was always a treasure to be found. In 1971, Probe Records opened a small shop where the posh doctor's offices of Rodney Street became the newsagents and sweet shops of Clarence Street. The shop carried records that were impossible to find elsewhere. The owner, Jeff Davies, was the kind of music fan who would direct you away from a terrible purchase with a disapproving look. Virgin Records was mostly a mail order operation back then, but they also opened up a sort of counterculture retail shop on Bold Street. It was the first place in town to offer large cushions and headphones so people could really appreciate the genius of those endless prog rock albums. They even installed a waterbed for the customers. But this lasted just until some tearaways decided to stick knives in it and flooded the place. For all that music meant to me, it still didn't seem a likely or inviting occupation. I knew I hadn't been born with the good looks and confidence necessary for popular success. I also held to some sort of youthful idealism that music was above mere commerce, but deep down within me pushed the knowledge that the temptations offered to my father for standing in a spotlight had pulled my parents apart. Yet I don't ever remember being really angry with my dad for leaving us. Probably because my mom never spoke ill of him, mostly hiding any bitterness she felt until it wrecked her nerves. I don't think she ever stopped loving him. Up until 1972, my energies and illogical dreams had been evenly split between music and football. After my friend Tony's death, I don't recall going to the match so regularly anymore, and I paid attention to my lessons. Continuing my education seemed completely pointless. Suddenly, everything but music seemed like a waste of precious time. Whatever lessons were to be learned within that school had nothing to do with the life I was starting to imagine. I struggled on in a daze, dissecting frogs and being taught French by a teacher with an incredibly strong Liverpool accent, which affects my ability to be understood in the Francophone countries to this very day.